This is it, Mono Red. This is it! Time stop! Are you not entertained? Ladies and gentle mages, welcome back to another episode with ManaMan. In today's juicer, we're going to be stopping time. That's right, you clicked on the right video. You have clicked on the right video. This is not a drill. This is not a joke. We are actually going to run time stop in top 1000 rank to mythic, and this is not a joke. So this card has 3 letters on it. This might be the only card in standard that has more mana costs. I guess it's 6 mana costs with letters, so the ratio is a little off. 3 letters in the turn. Now in the turn, if you kind of haven't really ever played with like in the turn kind of cards, time stop, there are other cards like discontinue, whatever, but if you are not familiar with this kind of card, it fizzles everything on the stack. So a lot of the times, if your opponent's like out of a hand, you want to go ahead and put a stop, pun kind of intended, on their upkeep and then cast this. Other times you might want to wait for them to go for a spell or something, because you're going to end the turn, you're going to fizzle anything on the stack. So it is like a very, very advanced counter spell, and we're going to make it work. How are we going to be making it work? Eluge the Shoreless Sea. Do not try this at home, because if you wanted to make like an all-out Belion deck, there's definitely better ways you could do it. We're going to use like the Belion mono. We're already in mono blue, so we might as well take advantage of Belion. But what I really want to take advantage is Eluge. Now you'll notice I'm only running 2 because A, it is a legendary, and B, because Enduring Curiosity is just cracked in half and you just kind of have to run it. But Eluge is worth running in my opinion if we're going to be considering obviously the time stop and all of the other things. So Eluge, if you've been living under a rock or under the sea, it's equal to the number of islands you control, which we have all islands. I'm not messing around with sanctuaries or anything like that, absolutely not. And whenever it enters or attacks, you're going to be able to put a flood counter on an island, and then for every flood counter, you're going to be able to cast for 1 less blue pip or generic mana. I actually did not know that until midway through the stream. Somebody let me know, and I didn't really understand it, but it just kind of is that way. If you actually look it up on the paper version, it actually is generic mana and blue pip. I did not know that, but either way, you should know that now. Eluge is wonderful because it's going to make us be able to just go for time stop a lot earlier. If you have not really understood what Belion does, Belion is whenever you cast a blue spell, Belion's going to get +1/+1, and then at the end step, you're going to untap Belion, and then it becomes a land, which is kind of wild. So this is kind of the new card here, and then obviously I am going to be reading all these 1-drops, because with the 1-drops you really want to like hone in on Belion, because on turn 2 you drop Belion, and then on turn 2 in your end step, then you untap for 1 blue source. So then you have the optionality to go in for the Spectral Sailor, for the Illvoi Galeblade, or an Into the Flood Maw, or maybe even a Secret Identity. This card is actually really good because it is just like one of those like shore up type of cards. It is hexproof, and then also gives you flying and vigilance on a 3/4 body, which is pretty good. This actually is very versatile. And what's also very good about Eluge is that you can just cast them for free. Every single turn, you're going to be able to make it scales. So, I mean, if you get Eluge out on turn 4, you have Secret Identity for free. You have Into the Flood Maw for free. It's pretty cool. I don't think I need to go into why Cat is broken. It's just broken, so you just run it. I don't know what else to say about it. But the Consult the Star charts, you'll notice I am not running Stock Up. We're running Consult the Star charts instead, because it is at instant speed, which makes for a little bit better with the Belion synergy. So I don't know, maybe you should be running 4. We also have like 3 steps ahead, which again will scale with the Eluge. So you could go all out aggro with Belion, but we're going to be going for a little bit higher end on the curve, and we're going to be going for time stop, and we're going to be stopping time. It's going to be amazing. Let me show you how fun mono blue can really be. So do just keep in mind that only you can help protect the ether with me. So make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. I'd really appreciate it. These decks take quite a bit of time. Now, without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Cavestone. All right, Cavestone. I'm a little nervous because you're kind of highly ranked here. I'm kind of scared. It's not mono blue, it's Azorius. Same difference. No, I'm just kidding. It's definitely different. Especially with Belion. Belion makes these things all different, maybe. I tried to tag him to play your Spidey Legends. Oh, yeah? Was he a fan? That's probably the most meta... Like, if I'm just being real, what's the most original meta... Like, I don't say meta, it's not meta. The most competitive deck that I made, it's probably that one. And like I said, shout out to the, I think William, I believe, from Discord, kind of gave me the idea. He said he liked it, but he just tried something similar. I gotcha. Alright, let's go for Belion. We do have our lovely time stop into Eluge. Please do not torch me. You know you don't want to do that. Come on. Why would you want to torch it? So we do have time stop. Obviously, pretty good. But, you know, it's going to be a little hard here. Mono. Oh, gross. That is a problem. Cannot even lie to you. Oh, okay. So at least we do have the Galeblade. And we can use this to sack. That's actually kind of good. So we actually have a really good block here with the Galeblade in case they want to go absolutely wild here with the show off. We can block it and then sack it. I don't think they're going to go berserk. Oh. Yeah, I will block and sack. That's totally fine. Hopefully they just don't go absolutely wild. I honestly might just not even do that, right? Nah, you can have it. You can have the 1 damage. I insist. I insist. They can't hit me for 4, right? If I drop down Eluge. I think we just slam this down, push for damage with Belion. I guess they could go for, like, Lightning Strike. I think they're mostly running buffs, though. Let's be real. I guess I could 2 for 1 this, but... I want to hold up Flood Maw and have the Galeblade up. Are they just trying to draw? Okay. What was the purpose of that? Uh-oh, you're scaring me. I guess I could have made... Nah, I don't think it's worth it to Flood Maw to deny a card draw. That's not worth it, right? I think we just let him have it. So they just wanted to cycle that basically for 1. This card's really good. Just for that alone. You literally just cycle it and hell yeah. Oh. Well. I guess I might as well... Well, actually, we probably should Flood Maw the ley line then, right? Okay. Do we actually just Flood Maw the soul? I mean, we're going to be able to time stop here, so... Maybe I just do this. Yeah, they're tapped out for the ley line. We're going to have time stop up, so... So if I go for Malcolm... And we swing in with Eluge. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to have enough for time stop. As I understand. Hopefully I'm not misplaying. I don't think I am, though. So let's go ahead and put the stop at their upkeep. We actually could just wait, right? In case they have, like, instant speed stuff. So Eluge. Bam. Bang, bang, bang. And there's absolutely not a single thing to be worried about. Because we have time stop. Because they are mono red, I don't think there's really anything to worry about, though, right? Well, let's just wait. Let's wait. They might think that they have a shot here, huh? Let's wait for them to put something on the stack before we hit time stop on them. I'm just gonna do it. I'm ripping it. I don't care. Time stop! That is just amazing. And now we rip a consult. They give me a nice, say thank you. Let's go. Thank you for being a good sport. Into a secret identity. All right, they were a good sport. Even if they come back to win the next 2, we gotta give them a good sportsmanship here. The almighty time stop. Woo! We did it! Appreciate that, Arksith. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so these next matches aren't going to be nearly as easy. Ooh, okay. We like the Flood Maw for sure. We're just trying to disrupt as much as possible, basically. So I think Tidebinder is probably good against the show-off here, huh? Nice to see a time stop work out. Right, yeah, that's nice. To see it actually work is hilarious. Okay, so this is a really tough matchup. Is even Unable to Scream even good? It's probably a fresh start. We just need to interact, I think. That's all it's about. Honestly, Secret Identity pretty good because we can get a 3/4 flyer. We can make one of our weenies a 3/4 flyer. I think I'm going to put away my 3 steps ahead. Is Unable to Scream worth it? I think you got to consider Tidebinder. We're going to cut the chop off. Even Phantom Interference feels kind of eh. Feels eh at best. Probably an Unable to Scream. We just want to get really low to the ground. I wish I had a little bit more instant speed interaction. I'm going to be another Flood Maw or something, but... Mono Blue versus Mono Red. Mono Blue versus Mono Red. Here we go. Alright, so, you know... The only nice part about this is that the Secret Identity can make the Galeblade a 3/4. Is that going to be enough? I don't know. Please do not drop that ley line on me. Okay. Phew. If they drop the ley line, like, oh, man. Well, actually, we could we probably could just trade here. Don't we have to, like, try? I'm going to try. I don't think this deck's going to be able to win without a threat. Sure. At least we're getting rid of the pump spells. That's the only thing I can say, so. Oh my god, yo! Ow, ow, ow. Ouch. Maybe I should have waited for the Secret Identity, I guess. I don't know. I don't think it matters much. I mean, that's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty cool. Alright, so now we do a fresh start. Yeah, we'll give him a nice on that one. I'll give you a nice on that one. You're right. You are right. That is pretty cool. Turn inside out with the stadium headliner. Alright, so I think I have to hit the fresh start on you. Because it creates a 1/1 anyway. It doesn't kill either. It doesn't kill. Doesn't kill. Oh no. Well, I guess it's not a Leyline of the Resonance. We're gonna need something here, though. If I type like a land, we might have to just scoop. Like, we are stone cold out of options here. Oh god. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, not great. Not gonna lie, this ain't looking great. I guess the best case scenario, they go for just like a ley line, we counter it or something. And even then, it's rough. It's rough-a-roni and cheese out here. Full bore? Full bore? Okay. Are they gonna fling me? I gotta imagine they're gonna fling then, right? I mean, why would they pump this now? You know what I mean? It's gotta be the fling. Okay. I guess I'm technically not dead though, right? This does nothing. Zero things. Well, I guess they... Yeah, it actually does something here, right? It prevents them from playing down the sellsword on the back crack. So it does something. Just not enough. It's not looking good. So they lose their ability here, so I gotta go for the kitty cat. Oh. Aww. They got me? Good game? Trample A. I can go nice to that one. Nice, nice. It's cool to see this card deck, though. Alright, so I guess we gotta go unable to scream them. We gotta respect the scream. Maybe Spell Pierce is the move here. It's probably Spell Pierce instead of... It's gotta be, right? I mean, I guess I would do like, kind of like Eluge. On the play, it becomes a little bit better. Tidebinder is kind of okay. I don't even know if I like Tidebinder, to be honest with you. I'm not so sure I like that at all. We might need another fresh start. Let's cut a Consult for a Phantom. Why? Why Annul? Annul? Why Annul? For the Leyline? Nah, come on, no way. They're just gonna chuck it out there if they got it. If this deck pumps 4 mana into their Leyline, they are so behind. If they have to spend 4 mana on their Leyline, they are light years behind, and our Annul is just a dead card. Yeah, no, I don't think that's good. Round 3. Fight. If I lose, hey, I'll give you a shout out, Celine, for sure. I'll for sure eat my words. If they hardcast a Leyline and we lose from it, I will absolutely cry. Headliner. Sure. So if they don't go in for the Emberheart Challenger, I probably will just fresh start them. I love this card a lot, though. Ugh. Well, if I don't see an Emberheart Challenger, I think that's okay. We'll just fresh start this thing, then. This card's kind of gas. Eat your words with them ghost pepper hot sauce. I am literally such a wimp when it comes to that kind of stuff. Might of the Meek, sure. Sure. I'm really liking that card. My god, fresh start is so good versus a blue. Okay. Evil mono red. Don't really want to go for Flood Maw, though. The only thing that gets a little bit dangerous is if they have the whatchamacallit, I think it gets a little squirrely as they have, or what's that one card from Duskmourn that lets you manifest dread when you die? Sorry, I got a long-ass, commercial along, my bad. Oh, I said I'm the biggest wimp when it comes to anything hot, so I don't know if I could do that. I am the biggest wimp. I'm not the biggest wimp. When it comes to actual, like, hot things, I'm not talking, like, you know, you go to a wing place to get, like, you know... If I go to a casual wing place, I usually get medium. But when it comes to, like, actual, like, habanero, ghost pepper stuff, oh, that's not my jam. I don't fare too well versus that. Okay. Are they trying to fling this at me or something? Oh! Maybe I should have bounced it then. I kind of forgot that it still had its ability. Alright, I was thinking about wings. Alright, I was thinking about wings there, huh? Oops. Yeah, I can't do much about that. I guess I just Flood Maw the face down card then. Because I'm definitely going to go for Curiosity next turn no matter what, so. Ah! Oops, that is really, 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 really uber, super duper, uber duper duper, mega ultra deluxe, super saiyan, mega ultra bad. Very bad. We are in a lot of trouble. Giving back them the Cell Sword from the bounce is, like, nightmarishly bad. Yeah, I probably should just bounce with the, once they went for the turn inside out, I probably should just bounce. That's on me. This is a cool deck, though. Got the Drowner. I imagine they just, you know, chump block, I'd imagine. So at least we have the Drowner for our lovely Slick Shot show-off friend. The only problem is, though, man, they could really turn up the heat here, very literally. Ember Heart Challenger, huh? This is tough. I don't think they can really kill me within one go here, right? I don't think I really want to bluff all the way, so I am gonna go for the Drowner here on the Challenger, I think. Actually, it maybe should be the show off then, because if they go for Callous Cell Sword, they at least get a little bit of value out of the Challenger. Oh man. So maybe it should be show off then, because I can at least chump block Drowner effectively. Will I want to chump block? Probably not, but if they do that, then they're kind of ceding quite a bit of value from the cat. So okay. 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 So, I mean, they are tapped out on that. Let's see if they go for, like, the fling. I mean, it's not too bad. If they fling this, like, I mean, they've already hit the... Oh, another land is actually kind of bad. So now this takes away the Galeblade entirely. Maybe I do have to consult the star charts at this point. Yeah, I think I kind of have to here, right? After the Galeblade. Keep this back for blockers. We're going to swing in with both of these, and then we do have to consult the star charts. Ivan, how you doing here? Driving some mono blue time stop. It's quite the interesting thing we got here. Let's swing in both here. We're going to take at least one draw, then we have the Galeblade as well. How you been, Ivan? How you been? Wow, take both. Okay. That is quite good for us. Belion into another Belion. Let the rebellion begin. I may go for consult the star charts after we go for the Belion. Okay. So now we have consult the star charts for 6, and I may not kick it. We'll see. There's a good chance I don't kick this. Only one card left in their hand here, which is quite good. We accept that. I think I have to probably block and then sack with the Galeblade. We also could just chump block here. It kind of depends what we have going on with the Consult the Star charts. I mean, if they go for, like, say, Callous Sellsword, is that really that bad? They are kind of tapped out, too. So, I mean, like... No, let's not activate the ability yet. Ooh, this is tough. So if we block the Slick Shot Show Off, I'm gonna give him a thinking here. If we block with the Galeblade, we can sack for 2, draw, and then we can consult. I kind of do want to kick the consult though. Let me do this, and then I'm gonna see if like we do this, and then I'm gonna see. Now that we have the time stop, things are looking beautiful. Now that we have time stop, I think we can chump block. We can chump block, I believe now. Yeah, we can definitely chump block here. That's huge. It's absolutely huge. I got some timeouts here. I don't think they can really kill me in a one-shot go here. And now that we have time stop, that's very good. Okay, so we will have time stop. So we'll take time stop and then maybe Eluge. I don't think we need Eluge. I don't think we need Eluge. I'm gonna go for maybe an island here. We'll just be a little more conservative. Just chump block the show off. At 13 life. It just kind of really depends a lot on what they have here. What is the card that's not the Sellsword? Straight into it, huh? Into Leyline, down to 9. Wow. Down to 2. Holy hell. All right. Here's the thing. Let's swing in first before we do anything. They could just have the lightning strike or something on top. So let's go ahead and just swing in before we get any funny ideas here. Land is dead. Drowner is quite good. We're gonna go ahead and do this and turn, and then we're gonna hit the time stop. We're gonna time stop, and then they're gonna be untapped, and then we're gonna go for the Drowner 3, and then go for a cat. I think that should be able to do it. End turn. Pass the turn. This is it, Mono Red. This is it! Time stop! Drowner. 8 life. This is it, Mono Red. This is it. This is it, Mono Red. The time has been stopped. Are you not entertained? Abomination of Desolation. You know what? I love it. How we doing here? Let's get this shit. I didn't think it was that slow. No, it wasn't that slow. Just other people are fast. We got our time stop. All right. Wait. Heir Apparent. No. Am I going to get Heir Apparented? I think I'm going to get Heir Apparented here. No! You know what? I'll give you a cheers for that. What does this even do? Hold on. Hold on. I need to actually read this. When this enters, create a number of 1/1 white rabbit tokens equal to the number of other creatures you control named Heir Apparent. So, okay. So these get out of hand really quickly, but we do have Long Reverse Pull. Okay. Okay. So we got the Long Reverse Pull. We should be okay for a while. They are an Orzhov, which is worth mentioning. Well, you know the drill. Long Reverse Pull. Hopefully we can kind of get a board established, and then we just go for Time Stop. That's kind of the idea. Because I don't think we can even really allow them to go for a single one, right? Don Wiggles, how you doing here? How you doing here? Kill the rabbit. I wish I could kill the rabbit. But being in mono blue, we can only counter the rabbits. I can counter the rabbits. Yeah, we can counter the rabbits all day, but... The nice thing about Spectral Sailor is you always have a card engine. See, like right now, we're kind of like screwed in the card department, but at least we can draw a card for 4. I mean, it's not like amazing, but think of the Rat Colony, but Heir Apparent. Yes. So I think our only chance here is to just rip off a Time Stop, but I have to have a board. Like, Time Stop does not just win you the game. It helps. Oh god, here it comes. Alright, so there's our... Ooh, Eluge. There we go. Beautiful. Gorgeous, even. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, they are going to have a lot of weenies here, so that does kind of suck. So I'm almost thinking here... This is only for instants and sorceries, so we will be able to have, like, a time stop going on here. I almost am tempted to go for Malcolm instead, but... I'm just going to drop it. This is what we came here to do, baby. Here's Eluge. And now we have the Secret Identity. It's not, like, amazing... But a lot of times, if you were tapped out, you could just go for like a Eluge. So now we have access to like a really nice time stop. Now we need like card advantage because they could go crazy here. As long as we have like some sort of like card advantage, we might be okay here. Hair Punk. Yes, it does. It does. It absolutely does. I'm a little nervous here. I'm a little shocked by the attack. I guess not really, right? Okay. So I don't have any card advantage. That's the main problem I'm seeing here. We can always use Time Stop in a pinch. But when do we want to actually rip off the Time Stop? They can just block the Eluge into literally the high heavens, which sucks, but I'm still going to swing in the case that we have like Consult or something like that. I assume they're just shunt blocking, which would make a lot of sense here, so... Apparently so. I don't want to just rip my lovely Time Stop if I don't have to. Alright, so Heir Apparent. No, really? Alright, so what I think I have to do, we have to go for Malcolm. We have to go for Malcolm here. Resolve. Do I want to rip the Time Stop? That's the question. How much, I want to wait for them to attack, kind of, but then they still get the Heir Apparent, so... I don't think it's really worth it to Time Stop here. Right? We kind of want to use it as, like, a last resort. It's like Papa Roach, this is your last resort. I think I have to draw with the Sailor rather than block or do anything like that. Because again, when we Time Stop, it's going to... That's our best move, so... No Omniscience? No Omniscience, sadly. Alright, here we go. Now we got the Curiosity. Alright, so let's take a look at what we want to do here. If we swing with Eluge, now we don't have any more blue pips, though, because Eluge kind of maxes out at 2. Or 3, rather. I think 3 is the max that we have Eluge. Then you start getting diminishing returns. So if I go for Enduring Curiosity, we actually like have to spike... I don't think I can actually go for this. So swing, 1, 2, 3, 4. As long as I have 2 blockers here, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is probably okay. No, it's not. We're good here. We're swinging 2. We don't need a Eluge to do anything else. We already have it capped out, so... What I'm really hoping for is, like, consult the star charts or something like that. So now Belion comes out to play. Pretty nice. I think we have a free secret identity. We don't have the time stop ready yet, so I think it's probably just another curiosity. Land. If we go Belion, we have a free secret identity, and then we have 2 sailors. Essentially, Belion comes back. 2 sailors and a free secret identity. I don't think they have enough firepower here, and then we're gonna time stop them here. Okay. What? Okay. Okay. So, secret identity. Do I lose the... Can I get... Wait, does this make them lose their abilities? I think I'm just dead, right? Until end of turn, you control... No, I think I'm just dead, then. Oh, we're dead. Alright, we're dead. Wow! Okay, so I guess I should have the time stop, then. Oh, that's bad. Well, I'm dead. Dog. All I had to do is swing in. I have 5 life, right? Hold on. If I block 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I think they just punted here. Yeah, no, we're so dead there. Okay, well, they completely punted that, thankfully. Well, now we're gonna time stop, so it's nice. Draw 6,000 cards. Alright. Alright, do we have actual lethal in the air, I guess is my question. Do we have lethal in the air? 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be 6. I think that's gonna do it then, huh? That should do it. Very, very well. Alright, so let's put a stop at our upkeep here. This is what we came here for. Let me make sure I have lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's put a stop at your upkeep here. End turn. Pass. At your upkeep. It is time to stop time. Time stop, baby! End the turn! It's my turn! It's my turn again. Isn't that crazy? Alright, opponent absolutely punted there, but you know what? We take those. We do not care. Yeah, it's definitely just gotta be finishing the daily. That's what Brawl is for. Absolutely punted that one. Hold on, let me think. Let me make sure though, right? If they swing in, we block 2. I think they had 4 going in. Yeah, I think they had lethal if they just swing in with Sephiroth, but that's okay. That's okay. They don't need to know that. This is the first match. Like this is the literal first match I have with this deck and ranked. This is going amazingly. Highly recommend. This is going great. So this is just Heir Apparent with Sephiroth, right? Okay. Is Unable to Stream even worth it here? Is Flood Maw worth it here? I'm gonna go Unable to Scream instead, even though... Well, no, not Spell Pierce. Get that out of here. Let's just go for a nice little even split here. I don't know. We like the Tidebinder, I'd imagine. Drowner's probably good. Longiverse Pull's gotta be at least okay. I'll cut 1 on the draw. Maybe 1 3 steps ahead on the draw. I don't know. Here we go. It's been a while since I played against a Heir Apparent, so... Mom, get the camera! Get the get the Peter Parker camera. Here we go. No Heir Apparent on turn 1, A. What's their turn 2 play? Their turn 2 play is a Heir Apparent! No way! Alright, Sailor Moon. There's our lovely time stop. So I think our move here is probably to, because this says other. This says other heir appearance. I think it's probably still correct to go Galeblade Sailor. They just make a 1/1. Is that really that bad? Come on, it can't be that bad, right? Come on, that can't be that bad. Take your 1/1. Take your 1/1, and then we'll take 2 1/1s. Another land makes me a little queasy. Alright, this is okay. So we go Flood Maw onto one of the heir apparents, but like, I guess. Splash black at the end and piss off every heir. Yeah, oh my god, if you get hit with a heir or another end as a heir apparent player. I don't know if I've ever played heir apparent in standard, so this is definitely interesting. Oh no! Yeah, alright. Pilfer, take away my time stop. Yeah, wonder which one they were gonna take there. So now I gotta go Drowner, right? Here's the crazy part. I'm actually gonna block out this rabbit, because I don't think they want the heir apparents in harm's way. Shows how much I know. They give no craps. But I guess this could still block me anyway, so... I might just take this. But then if we top deck land... Let's wait. I think it's okay. Now we Flood Maw. Apparent. Worst case scenario, again, the Sailor Moon will give us draws. So we're just kind of trying to outspeed you. And again, I wish I had like something, a Eluge or something, but we can at least draw here, so it's not that bad then. Hopefully. Oh god. Oh god. It's not that bad yet. Alright. Okay, Sephiroth, how you doing here? We definitely need some sort of card advantage. Like some sort of like consult off the top or something. Or a cat. Draw a card, baby. Belion's fine, but not like amazing. The only nice thing about Belion is we can drop Belion, go into liquid form, and... yeah, we're going to go into liquid form and then just draw another card. I mean, our clock isn't, like, amazing here. I don't really want to go for the Galeblade either, just because that activates Sephiroth, so... okay. If I just need a time stop. Is that so much to ask for? Okay. This would be like a beautiful time for a time stop. If I could just stop time again, you know. Oh, well, that'll probably do it. Sack the hair, sack a hair, sack a hair. Is One Winged Angel coming out to play here? I think so, right? They probably sack this, Sephiroth into Zealot. Okay, okay, that's coherent. What in the hell are we gonna do now? This honestly isn't that bad. If they go all in into the Sephiroth, and we just get like a Flood Maw or something, I don't think it's like the end of the world, right? Vestige, how you doing? How you doing? We're running some Time Stop Mono Blue. So then they sack the Zealot. And... oh, One Winged Angel's coming out to play. Hi. Hi, One Winged Angel. How are you? Okay. Ow. Alright, we need something big here. Spectral Sailor, try and find me something, baby, here. Come on, come on, come on. Time stop! Ah, okay, we do have the Drowner. Hold on, Drowner's not bad. Drowner's not too bad. This isn't too bad. It's really not. I think we're probably just going to try and race with Belion. So at this point, I probably just go Drowner. Just to pump the Belion for a little extra something something. Pop you. We'll be able to have Galeblade. I'm just not sure if I want to pop this Drowner onto Sephiroth. I probably will. But until that happens, we're just swinging in. I don't think the Galeblade changes our clock much here. So now I gotta think, do I want to just, like, drown? Or do I want to just keep this thing on the battlefield? I kind of want to just keep it on the battlefield, honestly. Our Belion's going to go into water mode, and then we're going to draw and be able to Galeblade here. Yeah, honestly, I don't think we've got the time to make this even, like, a thing, right? Maybe I left 1 damage on the table with the Galeblade. I could have hit for 1 more, right? Oh, well, that will just do it. Let me see what, timeout. Let me go for Galeblade and see if I can top deck into a Raise the Pass. I will give them 1 with a Sephiroth. But let's try this out just because I do have counters. If I top deck counters, would be insane. I would laugh my ass off. No, alright, damn it. Alright, you got it. You got it. Alright, if we top deck, if we found the counter spell there, though, we could have been in the money, though. You can be an SOB when you play Magic. That's part of being Magic, right? I think Magic brings out all the SOBs out of us. Alright, so now we know, okay, so this is definitely basically a Raise the Past, Heir Apparent, Orzhov sack deck. We're getting more information. It's more information, right? So I'm going to put back the Long Rivers Pull. I think the 3 steps ahead is probably fine. We do kind of want to be kind of tempo-y. Tidebinder's gotta be at least kind of good for Sephiroth, so I don't... Yeah. Maybe Unable to Scream is not that good, then. I mean, really, like, it's just for Sephiroth, and we theoretically have just, like, the Tidebinder, and now that we're on the play, we can kind of just outspeed him, I suppose. I guess we'll just go another 3 steps ahead, then. Let's get it. Round 3. Round 3. Round 3. Fight. I'm gonna keep this. I would rather get a little bit lower to the ground, but I would hate the mulligan and then just see like a 1-landed hand and cry. So let's not do that. Snarling Gorehound on play or turn 1. It's a little less than stellar. I need something before turn 4. If I take turn 3 off, we're in so much trouble. Even the Drowner's kind of eh. So, like, pretty important that I have at least 1 thing to play before turn 4. No way, a Heir Apparent? Do I go for Drowner now? I mean, I'm basically just praying that we top deck something. I think you still want to do it, right? Tap down the Heir Apparent. I think so. If we don't have a turn 3 play, if we top deck land here, we're in just... Well, we're in a lot of trouble, aren't we? I guess I gotta just drown then. Get rid of the Heir Apparent just to avoid the apparent trouble. But yeah, really rough there. Really rough. Even a 1-drop is so huge. Okay, that's, hey, at least something. That's a little bit of momentum in our favor. But even a 1-drop, even just anything is so huge there. Because I don't know how I'm going to really be able to get through there. But now that we have our 4-drops, we've got a lot of them. Good lord, we have a lot of them. So Belion. We can't go for Belion now because we're too awkward. Way too awkward. I guess there's a chance they could have, like, Sheltered by Ghosts. In which case we just go Cat. Very boring, but... So now, I mean, honestly, just... Oh, that's fine. Alright, that's fine. That is fine. How many, now I'm trying to wonder, like, how many actual Heir Apparents do you have in your deck? Well, enough. Certainly enough, right? Couldn't we have dropped Belion and then these? No, then that leaves us 3. That leaves 3 mana open, right? Yeah, at least 3 mana open. Because you pay 2, down to 2, Belion untaps, and then we're left with 3. They can swing in with the Gorehound, but not the Apparent, so... Oh. I need my flyers, though, because they can just block me to the high heavens. Menace. Alright, let's go for the kitty cat. Oh, no worries, Sarah. Oh, that's huge. Any counterspell, I know we gift them a thingy, but that's okay. I mean, I have to remain vigilant. We're going to attack here, and they're going to chump block me, which is going to feel very, very bad, but be that as it may, now we actually do have a little bit of something going on here. So now if I go for Eluge, I think we actually go Eluge here. Because now we have the Long Rivers pull. Alternatively, we could go Belion, but I'd rather go Eluge. Yeah, I think I like this a little bit more. Let's go Eluge, put this on here, and this takes away a blue pit. It's very important that you can't do regular mana with this. It takes away specifically a blue pip. Agnan, how you doing here? Playing Mount I see you are the villain. No, hey there, man. Hey, how's it going, Agnan? Alright, let's look at this, how nasty this is. Long Rivers pull for 1 pip. For 1 pip. Agnan, don't you even worry, because we are also stopping time. We are also stopping time with mono blue time stop. Now, I do need to get there first. Might as well put this down for our Eluge to get bigger. And I'm swinging, baby. I am swinging in. There definitely is a, yeah, it's fine. That's fine. I mean, we just clear out your whole board. If they top deck Raise the Pass, I will literally just cry. Please don't do that. So now we have Belion, and then we can go in for Enduring Curiosity. Please just don't, like, top deck Raise the Pass. I will literally be so sad. You don't even know how sad I'll be. Please don't. Oh, baby, we're cooking. We're cooking. Enduring Curiosity. Oh, consult the source charts. I'm ripping it right now. I don't care. I'm ripping it right now. We have it for basically, not free, but we can kick this for 2. So Eluge, this is where Eluge goes through. And now, next turn with Eluge, we're going to get the time stop for 4 mana. That's what you get when you let your heart win. Chat, are we gaming? Are we gaming? Is this gaming? Is this gaming? Alright, end the turn. Hydro-Man Belion goes into whatever the hell mode. You know what? Upkeep. Upkeep. Time stop for 3. Time stop with Eluge. Absolutely broken. They knew it was coming. They knew it was coming. Alright, the band. 0-0. Let's get it, baby. Kind of feeling some VV vibes here, sadly. Splash Portal and Spectral Restitching. Alright. I'm holding you to that. Oh my god, hold on, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Are you right? What in the literal hell is going on? I haven't seen this card in 10 years. Whenever a creature you control explores a land. Okay. Holy crap, I've never seen this card in ages. I might just Flood Maw them, because realistically, I have to do something here. And then I might have to just consult on turn 2, which kind of sucks. There's a slight lag on the client for me, because I don't know if y'all do this too. Whenever you open up the client on accident, the client that you're on when you close on, it always messes up. I know this sounds really dumb, but it's happening again, so I'm gonna have to reset the client afterwards, but I think that was a response in how to turn Omniscience face up. But how do they do that, though? Alright, we gotta go Malcolm. I hate going for Consult for 2, but I don't want to just do nothing again while we're already behind on the board. So, yeah, I might even have to just restart the client now. This is brutal. Well, why male models? Wait, what? Oh, I might have to, oh, yeah, we're gonna have to close the, I gotta close the client, y'all. So sorry. It's not loaded tonight? Alright, they're going to be really upset when I do this, but you have to do it, so. Okay, well, at least it's done now. I mean, I know the opponent is probably really upset that I did that, but like, I'm very sorry. Because now I can actually move around my, I can actually move around my, my mouse now. Check it now. There has been a lot of bugs with it. There's been a lot of bugs with it. Just going to be honest, so... it usually fixes itself, so I'm going to wait a little bit before I start tinkering with stuff. Should I just flood? I mean, it is free. This card literally is free, so let's do it. It very literally is free. Alright, Belion, get out there. Get out there, kid. It's there after night. Yeah, usually that happens a lot. I'm kind of glad I noticed that too. Whoa, what the hell is this? Create a 5/5 elephant twice and then double. Oh my god. Ooh. Okay. That is scary. I would say that's pretty scary. Let's try and draw into a time stop, huh? Let's go time stop. God. I mean, I do have another Eluge. I guess I have to attack, right? I mean, this is kind of takes out two things with one thing with the roar. Because I mean, the elephant is just gonna kill me too, so I think it's fine. Then we have another Eluge, and then I'm gonna chop back into something cool with it. No, honestly, pretty good, pretty good. That is exactly what we needed. All right, now we're gonna take a look. How many flood counters do we have? So we can actually go for consult the star charts for free, basically. Now we consult for free with our lovely Eluge. I'm doing it now. So, oh, time stop. There we go. Time stop. I don't even remember if I dropped my land for turn either. But they're not going to kill me next turn. So I guess we'll go time stop into 4/5. And then we have Belion. So actually we don't need to, right? So we can actually just time stop for 2 now. So I think we just do that, right? Time stop for 2. My turn! Yay! That is so what it's all about, right? Let's see what else you got. You got the Vine Stock, but the Vine Stock actually can't do a block, so... And let's throw it back on it, baby! The kitty cat! This is now a chump block! Yeah. Alright, we got the time stop off. That was kind of a weird one with the client refresh and everything, but... Hey, we got the time stop off, and that's all I care about. Nima Swine, how you doing? How you doing? Alright, let's go. Fresh start. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This card's good. Shout out to Adam for showing me this. Fresh start. Very, very good card. I don't think I really need stroke. Don't think so. We'll just cut some of the slow stuff. We already did the time stop. It's a lot less likely on the draw. So, I think that should be okay. I guess we could also Tidebind. And Secret Identity. Here we go. We got a mana activation. And it is Cosby Sweater Hilltop Hoods. I got you. Cosby Sweater Hilltop Hoods now playing. Now playing, my friend. Oh, this looks good. Got the fresh start. I love this card. I'm a big fan of it. So, Adam, if you're still watching you, thank you. Genomorph. Alright, alright. Belion into a 1-drop is like basically peak Belion. Oh, yeah. I don't care if it's a little weenie. I don't care if it's a little weenie. Weenie! Weenie Hut General alert! You got something on your sleeve there? Why aren't you playing anything on turn 3? Aren't you more of a creature-heavy deck? If they don't do anything, I mean, we could just Curiosity, so that's always nice. Belion going into Water Mode. There's something just so, like, aesthetically pleasing as well as, like, it's just pleasing. It's pleasing across all angles. I might get greedy with this Curiosity. Ooh. Okay. Let's go. Ooh. This is like kind of our only opening to touch any of their creatures. So I'm going to go for the Drowner now. And then go for the Malcolm. I think it's okay. Don't really want to swim with the Drowner. Not really. Not really. Don't really want to swim with Belion either, despite us having access to, like, you know, fresh start. But I guess we might as well, yeah, because that's actually a trade, so let's do that. That's actually a trade with the fresh start, so. But now I'd rather go for Curiosity if they don't do anything. Try not to the beat. That's nice. I like this. I've never heard of it. I don't know who this is really, but it's groovy. It's groovy, Celine. I like it. I don't know. I mean, are they really like going into defensive position or like what's going on here? I'm going for the cat. Here it is. I would assume this deck plays like questing Repulsive Mutation. It's gotta be Repulsive Mutation, right? Just in my audio, I figured you'd like this. Yeah, I definitely liked it. They had a Repulsive Mutation, they just did... Okay. Okay. That had to have been a misclick, because they didn't counter the creature.